They flew all the way from Mexico to do it.
Whoa, Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. You haven't been there, have you?
No. Yes.
I have.
Yes.
No, we didn't.
Never did.
It's a lie.
I'm inviting you now.
We should go.
With you?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Stay like with you?
Why not? Yeah, I do have an extra
Can I
room.
like wear some of your clothes? And
That makes you feel happy, yeah.
Anyway, the wizard gave me superpowers. Well, then everybody got superpowers.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
El mundo está en peligro y solo él, o mejor dicho, ellos podrán salvarlo. ¡SHAZAM!
Introducing the star of our show. His name is SHAZAM!
Nuestra SHAZAMali favorita está de regreso y Warner Channel me trajo aquí a Los Ángeles para conversar con todo el elenco de SHAZAM, pero no solamente estoy aquí para conversar con ellos y descubrir los secretos de esta película, sino también les tengo algunas sorpresas que ustedes van a poder ver hoy aquí.
You got gifts?
So we got a Mexican drawer.
Whoa.
Have
You
your
actually have no
cartoon.
idea.
Yeah,
This is
that's
actually-
you. Yo soy Gaby Cam y esto es Inside Warner SHAZAM, la furia de los dioses.
Now everyone's kind of like doing their own thing, and I'm the only one trying to keep it together.
You understand I'm a pediatrician, right?
Part of the charm of the character in the franchise is that he is a kid in an adult body. And I like playing that enthusiasm.
I refuse to grow up, so I totally
Me
understand.
too.
Like, I'm 36 and I'm like, I'll forever wear like
Oh.
these superhero t-shirts and like, I love them.
I don't want to grow up. I think that it's really fun to not be the adult.
I also feel like you are SHAZAM now. You know,
I
like to
kind
all
of
of
am.
us.
I kind of am. I think I always have been. I mean, I'm a 42-year-old man-child.
I'm an idiot.
Do you still see yourself or, you know, kind of your performance through Zach and Adam's performance as well?
100%.
I mean, I'm gonna speak for Zach since Zach plays me, but yeah, I think Zach does a great interpretation of Billy, of the older Billy. If you're a kid and you have superpowers, you're gonna be giddy about it, you're gonna be fun, you're gonna be energetic, and that's exactly the way he plays it.
Have you interviewed
And
Zach yet today?
Yeah, I have fun.
Are we similar?
Yeah, I'm
Similar
like, yeah, you are. You
energy?
kind of, yeah.
I'm just me. I feel like a fraud.
Si ustedes han visto Inside Warner, saben que yo siempre tengo a mi compañera del crimen para combatir a los villanos, Valentina Pulgarín, presentadora de Warner Channel Brasil, quien está aquí en Los Ángeles conmigo para conversar con el elenco. Ahí vamos.
We've
I got
built
here.
our Jenga stack. Look
Yeah.
at that. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit more. You can really get the full flavor.
Exactly.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 layers.
Boomba.
Boomba, boomba.
This is a Jenga. Every time you take a red block, it will be a challenge. Every time you have other colors, it will be a question. So be my guest.
But are you gonna be pulling blocks as well?
Yeah.
Okay, because we have to have a winner, right?
Yeah.
All right, blue.
Okay, so for the blue question, of all the DC characters, which ones are the top 3 for you that should go to therapy right now, just like SHAZAM did?
Which 3 characters need to go to therapy right now?
like
Oh
right
man, all of them?
I got one. I think Aquaman.
So many of them have dead parents, tragic events in their life. Batman, right out of the gate, Batman.
Batman is so cool.
Batman's in denial about a lot of his feelings.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, I worry about the toxic masculinity that goes on in the range of 50-year-old men in this society. Well, look. I'm not saying generally. I'm not trying to do a sweeping generalization, but I meet a lot of men, you know, and they struggle with being emotional. And they have a dead relative or something, they're just like mad at themselves because they didn't say thank you or I'm sorry or whatever they needed to say because they can't be vulnerable. That's a real problem. And I'm hoping that movies like now that are coming out now, before these guys die, before these guys wither off, they should learn the lesson of being vulnerable.
Okay, I feel like maybe I should be writing all this down.
Were there any things that maybe you learned from the first film that made your life easier while shooting Fury of the Gods?
I mean, it's never easy. Your world will not survive this.
No, but I mean, I learned a ton on the first one, especially sort of working with lots of visual effects and stunts and things like that I hadn't really done, certainly not on this scale before. But since this was a bigger movie than the first one, it was just as daunting and challenging.
Esta vez el planeta corre peligro porque las 3 hijas de Atlas llegaron furiosas y rompiendo todo. Y Warner, por supuesto, no escatimó en un elenco de primer nivel que incluye a Lucy Liu, a la ganadora del Oscar Helen Mirren y a la nueva favorita de Hollywood, Rachel Zegler.
Because there were 3 women, and that's sort of unexpected, isn't it? Not always the case that you have You might have one great female character if you're lucky, but to have 3 strong, very important to the plot female characters is quite rare.
You are very menacing. I just want you to know that.
Helen, you're scary, so... You're scary.
Scary?
No, not at all. I'm totally joking.
Say the word.
Never! Never!
Never say never.
We bring different components because we're so different in our experiences in life and as women, and so I think we sat really well in our own skin, and that kind of brings a sense of power for people because we're so comfortable in ourselves.
None of us felt cast aside, I think.
No,
and that's
absolutely
very
right.
rare,
Yeah,
I
you're
think.
very true. Say the word.
Does it empower you as women as well to look so empowered and be these characters in any way, like when you leave?
There's no way to not in those costumes.
Absolutely.
You know, even though they're a bit cumbersome, I feel like we would like they would yell action and the
Yes.
you know it's
Yeah.
cool. So
Yeah.
and you take that home with you. I feel.
You
also,
do.
we're playing goddesses, so you can't really come in small as a goddess.
I need to have that experience in my life, I feel.
But get the costume, put it on.
Okay, I'll
There is
steal
a
one
hallway.
from the
Yeah, there's a hallway you can
Shoes
take
like
ours.
this help.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
God,
shoes
yes.
are
Shoes help.
important.
Very high shoes.
Which we were wearing shoes
And
like that,
then,
basically.
and a sword.
I
You'll
am.
see the crowds will part in front of you.
Children's talk, the power of all the gods. This is very personal, Billy.
Go for it.
Question.
What was more scary to shoot? You looking into Helen Mirren's eyes and saying the line, "You're old," or actually shooting the action scenes where she's kicking your ass?
The first one.
Okay, look, I might not have as much experience as you because I'm not like super old like you.
In fact, I even brought that up to David when I read the script. I was like, this is funny, but also like, I'm not trying to insult this lady right now. They're like, don't worry about it. We talked to her. And then we were shooting it and she's like, why are you calling me old? And I was like, wait, did you not clear this with her? What is happening right now?
But I think I have a few experiences that you don't have. Because I've seen all of the Fast and the Furious movies, lady. And let me tell you something. It's all about family! Family! Guys, that was a signal!
Is
Okay.
Shazam on that shirt?
Yes, it's kind of finding Wall in here. Let's see if you have a good eye.
Oh, there he is behind
Yeah.
the Martian Manhunter. And
Bit
Freddy
hidden.
and Mary, too.
Yeah. Well, David, today is your lucky day because I'm going to let you choose which questions you're going to answer. So I'll give you. Which one would you like? A question about totally true tales of Shazam?
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. Or a question about DC characters.
Well, I wanted the totally true tales.
Thankfully. So you're kind of famous for doing a series of posts on Instagram about these tales. And did you or did you not pull Helen's Mirren career hair?
No.
Because I was scared with that one.
I mean, that was I wanted to do something silly just for fun because that's the thing as well. Like now we can start sharing things about the movie. You can't really before it's out there. So it's like, well, if I make up things that aren't true, then I can share as much as I want.
You want these powers? Come get them! Hey, Khaleesi!
A question about Lucy or Helen?
I've been talking a lot about Helen recently, so let's do Lucy.
What was the hardest thing you asked Lucy to do on set?
Shooting all her dragon stuff, because the way you shoot it is you have this big robotic arm that she sits on and it's programmed with the motions of the dragon. And it was like a few days of just shooting that. That was actually the last thing we did on schedule. So every other actor had been sent home. It was just Lucy, the robot arm. And I was like, she's gonna get so tired of this. She's gonna hate it. But she kept her mood up and she never complained.
You have to trust your filmmaker, and we trusted David a lot because he was very reassuring and like, no, don't worry, it's gonna look sick. It's gonna look badass. You don't have to do much, just do this. And I just have David Sandberg's voice in my head saying, don't worry, it's going to look great.
I don't deserve these powers, if I'm being honest. Like, what am I even contributing? Ow!
Wow. Freddie's
you
really
haven't
interested
seen.
in those wrestlers.
Okay, I'll go. I'll go there.
What's going on over there?
Let's do this, okay? So do you know that in Mexico we do have lucha libre, which
Love
is
them.
like,
Love lucha.
I love games.
So I brought you some toys from the lucha libre in Mexico. They're like our own superheroes, and
Sure.
I want you to guess their names.
Oh wow, this is gonna be fun.
Okay.
How are you gonna know to guess the name?
Just look at him. Look at this little guy with his little.
Se acabó.
I love the outfit.
The Minotaur.
I don't think no.
The bull. The animal.
That's a good name though. No.
That's really good, but no.
The Matador of Death.
You guys are naming them better than they are actually. This is Black Taurus.
Well, okay, hang on a second. Taurus is bull, so I was half right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Just trying to cheat me out of these rounds.
Look at this. Look at the sneakers of this guy.
Freaking love him.
Do that
Yes,
same
of
face
course.
to the camera. What's his name?
Canabrola.
I don't think he can call himself the Joker because that's some copyright infringement maybe. But maybe he's like the clown.
There's like an adjective before clown.
The crazy clown.
Almost.
The killer clown.
No.
Angry clown. Mad clown. I don't know.
Psycho clown.
Psycho clown. Man, I was so close.
I like the toys that you give me. They feel different.
Why? It's because they're Mexican. Is it because they're Mexican? Made in Mexico? Oh, totally. No, that's yours.
No.
Keep him.
To you.
Keep him.
Are you serious?
Listen to me, Billy. The fate of your world depends on it.
It's starting to look like a hard game.
Nothing's hard enough for me.
Okay.
That's a challenge one, right?
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
Put me in the trouble board.
I have a challenge for you.
Uh-oh.
You have to scream Shazam unexpectedly and get someone from this room really scared.
Okay.
My next dare is for you to do a little drawing in that comic book of yours.
Is no one gonna win or lose this game right now?
Let me try.
Oh, no, you knocked it over! Oh, wow. That was really bad. I win again. What is the new dare?
Well, you have to do a funny drawing in that.
Oh, funny drawing? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give him some goggles.
Oh, nice.
And then after the goggles, I'm gonna maybe give him like a little mustache.
It's kind of coming out of his nose, but just really long nose hairs, I think, at this point.
And then we're gonna give him a little goatee.
Just so you know, after this, it's going to be with Jack and Asher. Let's see how it turns
Oh,
out.
we'll see what they do.
afterwards.
Make sure you keep that PG rated. That's gonna get crazy.
Keep the drawing that Zach did here. Any funny drawings, like anything that comes from your heart, it's good.
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh no.
It's-
Draw what comes from the heart, buddy.
Let's do
Draw what comes.
You can't show this, by the way.
Oh my god, it's such a bad drawing. Don't show that to anybody, please.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
I'm trying to help you.
I actually have done this with Zach, a picture of Zach before I would go to a convention.
Oh, turn around then.
Oh, that's golden.
focusing.
I can't do that, right? I can't do that anymore.
Awesome, Ash.
I think it's time for you to go.
So, whoa!
That was intense.
I'm not gonna
It's
show you the other
actually
side.
good.
Put it up top.
Crazy
Okay?
thing.
Put it up
Well, if
top.
that's not poised, then I don't know what is.
Put it up top. Come on.
Want to see something else? That's cool.
Yeah. Wow, that's skill.
That's whack. Shazam! Yes! I'm sorry, I almost got you.
That hurt?
No. You got gifts?
So we
This is the
got
best
a
one.
Mexican drawer.
Whoa!
Have
You
your
actually have no
cartoon-
idea.
Yeah,
This is
that's
actually-
you. And that's you.
That's so cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let's
That's
show my camera. Now get up and do a wrestling pose.
Before I go, I wanted to give you a gift.
Oh, a gift?
I mean, would you
What?
imagine how would it look like your characters in a lucha libre?
That's so cool.
Like, that's a gift for you to have a little bit of Latino move
Oh
in here.
my God,
Just
this is
yes.
so
Don't
good.
worry.
This is so freaking sick.
I love mixtures. I'm actually from Colombia and I live in Brazil, so...
Guys, look at this.
Viva
¿Cuál parte
Colombia.
de Colombia?
De Medellín. ¿Y
Mi
tú?
familia en Barranquilla. This is so cool.
This is actually from a Mexican artist, so
Mexican
yeah,
artist.
everything is mixed up in this Latin little gift.
But now you have your own poster
Stop
from
it!
Lucha Libre.
Oh
that
my
was made
gosh.
from a Mexican drawer.
That's so dope.
That's so dope. Thank you very much.
I hope you come back sometime.
I would love to. Yeah, I've had some great times down in Mexico.
SHAZAM, la furia de los dioses, llega a cines el 16 de marzo y tú no te puedes despegar de Warner Channel para conocer todos los detalles de este y todos los estrenos.
You think I know how to fix this dude, but I really don't.
Everyone can be worthy. Let's give it a chance. Now go fight for your family.
Héroes, villanos, mitología y criaturas fantásticas es lo que te espera con SHAZAM, la furia de los dioses. Yo soy Gaby Cam y esto fue Inside Warner. Adiós.
Go fight for the world.
I just threw a truck at a dragon. I love my life.